Welcome to the deep dive. We're tackling a big one today, really looking at artificial intelligence, specifically its impact on our jobs, the decisions we make, and, well, the whole workplace. Our aim is to give you the essential insights, to not just keep up, but to really grasp what's happening.
Yeah, and we're basing this on some really solid material. It's from a presentation Dr. Kitty Hung gave for IIBA back on June 24th, 2025. Dr. Hung, she really knows her stuff. PhD in computer science, BCS International Diploma in Business Analysis. Plus, she's a BCS CITP and fellow that's chartered IT professional status and, well, recognition for major contributions, and an IIBA member too. And importantly, she wrote Business Analysis in the Era of Generative AI. It was an Amazon bestseller in 2024, actually, both computer science and business skills.
Exactly. So Dr. Hung's work gives us a great starting point. We're going to pull out the key pieces for you today. We'll kick off with defining AI, including this thing everyone's talking about, generative AI. Then we'll look at how fast AI is being adopted. Super fast, right?
Oh, definitely.
And the changes to job roles, automation, how AI can help us do better, and even totally new jobs popping up. We'll also touch on decision making, how it affects us professionals directly, workplace transformations, new opportunities.
And the ethical side, too. Can't forget.
Right, the ethical considerations.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. What is AI fundamentally?
Well, at its core, AI is about building systems that can do things that, well, normally need human intelligence. Think reasoning, learning, problem solving, trying to get machines to mimic those human abilities.
Okay, so it's like more than just very clever programming. What are the key traits?
Yeah, definitely more. A few things stand out. First, AI tries for human-like performance, doing tasks efficiently, effectively, sometimes even better than us. Second, and this is crucial, AI learns from data. Huge amounts of data. It spots patterns, improves over time. Think of teaching a kid to recognize cats with lots of pictures. AI does that, but on a massive scale, without needing step-by-step instructions for everything.
Learns from data. Okay.
And third, decision making. AI can analyze info and make informed choices. We see this in finance, healthcare, lots of fields.
Mimics intelligence, learns, makes decisions. Got it. Now, generative AI. That's the buzzword. How's that different?
Right. Generative AI is a specific subset. Its focus is creating new original content. So instead of just analyzing what's there, it makes something fresh based on the data it was trained on. It's a real engine for innovation.
So it's not just finding information, it's making it. Like genuinely new stuff. Any examples?
Oh, tons. The most obvious ones right now are in content creation. Tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grok, Hugging Face, Perplexity, you've probably heard of some. They can write articles, blog posts, marketing copy, really high quality text, and fast.
Wow.
But it's not just text, it's images, music, even code.
That's huge. It changes how we create things. And Dr. Hung mentioned it affects customer interaction too.
That's right. It allows for much more personalized responses, real-time solutions. Think chatbots, but much smarter. They understand queries better, respond with more nuance. It boosts engagement, makes for a better customer experience overall.
Okay, AI is smart, it's creative, but is it everywhere yet? How widely adopted is this?
The adoption rates are actually pretty striking. McKinsey found that 70% of large firms are already using AI somehow. And this isn't just playing around, it's becoming embedded in operations to boost efficiency.
70%? Wow. That's not niche at all. Big companies are really leaning in. What does that suggest?
It tells us the direction of travel is clear. Demand for AI solutions is surging everywhere, and that's really fueling the growth of the generative AI market specifically. Forecasts are talking huge expansion. It's definitely not just a phase.
Okay, with that kind of uptake, the big question, the one everyone asks is, how does this tech actually change our jobs? What we do?
Yeah, that's key. Dr. Hung breaks it down to three main impacts: automation, augmentation, and new roles being created. Let's start with automation. AI is getting really good at handling repetitive, rules-based tasks. The kind of stuff that can be a bit mundane. This frees people up.
Frees them up for
work that needs more creativity, critical thinking, human interaction, the stuff AI isn't so good at or we don't want it doing. And naturally, that makes the workplace more efficient, cuts operational costs too.
Makes sense. Let the machines do the grunt work. But what about the more complex stuff? That's augmentation.
Right. Exactly. Augmentation is about AI as a partner, enhancing what professionals can do. It gives you data-driven insights, helps you make smarter decisions based on solid information, like having a superpowered research assistant on call.
Okay.
This boost to decision making lets professionals tackle tougher challenges, devise better strategies more efficiently. AI becomes an ally, really. It helps teams work better together, boosts productivity, sparks innovation.
So it's not just replacement, it's making us
Yeah.
better, more capable.
Precisely. But then there's the third piece, completely new roles emerging because of AI.
Ah, interesting. Like what?
Well, think about AI trainers, people whose job it is to teach the AI systems, make sure they learn correctly and perform well. That's crucial. And data analysts. Their role becomes even more important now. They're the ones interpreting all the data AI churns out, turning it into insights businesses can actually use.
AI trainers, data analysts.
Yeah.
Sounds like we need new skill sets.
Yeah.
Dr. Hung mentioned marketing examples too. Jasper AI, HubSpot.
Yes, good examples. Platforms like Jasper AI automate content creation, saving marketers a ton of time, making them more efficient. HubSpot uses AI more broadly for managing customer relationships, personalizing interactions, driving sales.
And the data side.
Right. Both offer analytics. They help marketers see what's working, what's not, and make data backed decisions about where to spend their advertising budget, for example.
So marketing feels like it's shifting. Maybe less pure creativity, more strategy driven by these AI insights.
I think that's a fair way to put it, yeah.
Okay, so rules are changing. How is AI affecting the bigger picture, like the strategic decisions companies make?
AI's influence there is significant. One major area is trend forecasting. AI can chew through massive amounts of historical data, find subtle patterns, and predict future market conditions much better than we could before.
So better forecasting.
Much better. This lets organizations base their strategies on data, on informed predictions, not just gut feeling. They can anticipate changes, adapt proactively. That's a huge competitive edge.
Data-backed strategy.
Yeah.
Sounds incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the future, right? It helps understand the now better too.
Absolutely. AI is vital for analyzing the sheer volume of data businesses collect today, making sense of it all. Organizations can pull out actionable insights way faster, use those insights to streamline how they work, cut costs, improve efficiency, and of course, analyze customer data to personalize services, offer things people actually want, improving that whole experience.
Personalization is key now, isn't it? And Dr. Hung also mentioned the practical side, like supply chains. How does AI help there?
Yeah, supply chain optimization is a big one. First, predicting demand. AI does that more accurately, which helps plan production and stock levels. Second, inventory management, keeping just the right amount of stuff, not too much, not too little. AI optimizes that, reducing waste and avoiding shortages.
Yes.
And third, logistics. Figuring out the best delivery routes, schedules, AI can crunch those numbers for maximum efficiency.
Okay, so from market predictions down to delivery routes,
Uh-huh.
AI is really getting woven into the fabric of how businesses run and decide things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's zoom back in now to us. As individual professionals, how does this change our game? What should we be focusing on?
Well, professionals really need to be proactive. Dr. Hung stresses this. You need to start thinking about how AI fits into your strategy, your vision for your role. It's about understanding how AI can boost operations and decisions in your specific area. So it means learning about these technologies, figuring out how to leverage them to meet business goals. You can't just ignore it.
So it's not just being aware, it's actively integrating it. And with AI producing so much information, understanding that output becomes key, doesn't it?
Critically important. Interpreting what the AI gives you is vital. That analysis is what leads to the informed decisions that drive success, drive innovation. You need strong analytical skills, obviously, to unpack complex AI outputs, but you also need domain knowledge.
Ah, so the AI provides data, but you need your expertise to know what it means in context.
Exactly. You need that blend. The AI gives you the what, your expertise and analysis provide the so what.
Got it. Both data skills and field expertise. And with AI doing more tasks, how does our oversight role change? Are we just managing the machines now?
Well, workflow oversight becomes more critical, perhaps in a different way. Even with automation, humans need to monitor these AI-driven processes, ensure they're running smoothly, hitting the targets. AI isn't perfect. You might need to tweak things based on performance metrics. That needs human judgment, human decision-making.
So definitely not set it and forget it. Still need that human guidance. Okay, let's shift to the workplace itself. How's AI changing the environment where and how we work?
A big impact is on hybrid work models. AI tools are really helping bridge the gap between remote and in-office folks, improving communication, collaboration, making it easier to work together wherever you are.
Right.
This flexibility, it helps with work-life balance, boosts job satisfaction, which in turn can help companies keep their employees.
Makes sense. Hybrid work is pretty common now, and AI has helped make it work better. What about productivity? Dr. Hung had some numbers.
Yeah, impressive ones. Organizations using AI are seeing big productivity jumps. Some reports say up to 30%.
30%. That's huge.
It is. It comes from AI streamlining processes, making workflows more efficient, cutting down task time, and also better collaboration tools, project management support. It all adds up to getting more done.
And transparency. How does AI help create a more transparent culture?
Well, by making data driven insights more accessible. When everyone can see the relevant data, understand the situation, that builds transparency. People understand the why behind decisions better. It builds trust, less guesswork, more shared understanding.
Okay.
And that kind of open environment. It encourages collaboration across teams, improves teamwork, fosters innovation. Everyone's working off the same page, basically.
So, a more flexible, productive, potentially more open workplace. Now, the exciting stuff, the opportunities AI opens up.
Yeah, there are loads. One really interesting one is enhancing creativity. AI can actually generate novel ideas, act as a sort of brainstorming partner, help you think outside the box, explore concepts you hadn't considered.
A creative partner.
Exactly, a collaborative tool. It can help professionals innovate, refine their creative work by offering different solutions or angles.
So, AI isn't killing creativity, it's potentially boosting it. That's counterintuitive for some, but really interesting.
Yeah, it seems to be, yeah.
And efficiency, we've touched on this, but the opportunity there.
It's massive. Streamlining operations by automating those repetitive tasks. It makes things smoother, less prone to error. But the real opportunity is freeing up people's time for the higher impact stuff. Strategic thinking, complex problem solving, innovation, things that really drive growth. Less time on routine tasks, more time on what matters most.
That's a huge win for individuals and the company. And finally, Dr. Hung mentioned inclusion. How does AI help there?
Several ways, potentially. AI can help tailor solutions to individual needs, making the workplace more accessible and supportive for everyone. It can help remove barriers by ensuring equal access to resources, information, opportunities, regardless of background or ability.
Okay.
And by improving communication and collaboration tools, it can help foster a culture where diverse voices are heard and valued, making people feel more included.
So, AI as a tool for a more creative, efficient, and inclusive workplace. Fascinating. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. Defining AI, adoption, roles, decisions, the workplace itself. Let's try and wrap this up with some key takeaways.
Sure. So I think the big summary points are AI is reshaping roles, pushing professionals towards higher level, more creative work. No doubt about that. It's significantly enhancing decision making with data and predictions. And it's fundamentally transforming the workplace, making it more flexible, way more productive, and hopefully more inclusive too.
It really feels like a major shift, not just a small tech update.
Yeah.
And as Dr. Hung's work underlines, adapting is, well, it's not actional anymore, is it?
Not really, no. For professionals, for organizations, you have to adapt to stay competitive, to succeed. But the flip side is the potential. If you embrace AI, understand it, you can unlock incredible opportunities for innovation and growth, things we couldn't do before.
Right. So maybe the final thought for you, the listener, is this. How can you start actively engaging with AI? How can you use it to boost your own skills and maybe contribute to a more innovative future at work? Definitely explore these ideas further. Keep learning. This field is moving incredibly fast.
It really is.
Understanding AI's impact is really just the first step, but it's the crucial one for navigating what's coming.